This is one of those offensive performances that I'll never forget. What a game.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. Airing one out for Crowder. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, 64 yards. And the Commanders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. Capped off on the touchdown reception by Jamison Crowder. Stroud sets up the play action. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Diggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's got it. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. To the air goes Daniels. Hurts over the middle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack and to stop him short of the first. Tress Way on fourth down is sent out to punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Play action. Here's Stroud. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Daniels now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. On the toss, here's Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up third and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free.
C.J. Stroud ready to lead the Texans on their next drive.
And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. From Commanders territory now, it's first and 10
at the 43.
Stroud off the play fake.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Play action. Stroud now. There's that man again, Diggs. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Again, it's Stroud.
Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Tank Dell from a yard out. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Flush to his right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
On first down, here's Daniels to throw. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A first down throw for Daniels.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion.
They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a second down throw for Daniels.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line.
To throw is Daniels.
Crowder's got it over the middle. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we've come up. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And, we gotta go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll give it to Mixon. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs from 3 yards out. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Daniels now to throw on first down.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Robinson up the middle to the 43, second down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Daniels looking to throw.
That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Now Daniels.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Eluding the pressure right. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. Here's Daniels. Finding Ertz again. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Back now in Houston, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Throwing now is Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Stroud. They'll roll him out right. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Stroud looking to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. As Stroud now to throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs, 31 yards. And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To throw on third down, Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. It's complete to Brown, right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That one looks like he'll throw here. And Diggs has it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll go play action here with Stroud. He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd down and a yard. Stroud working out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To the air goes Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's got this down to the 35. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On 1st down, Daniels. Zach Ertz has it complete. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a third-round pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph.
And when Mason Rudolph is on the field, sometimes the scouting reports have to be revised a little bit because often quarterbacks like to throw short to get a rhythm. For Mason Rudolph, he loves the deep fade, and he loves the deep post pattern. Anything over the top, those are his favorite shots downfield, and that's what gets him comfortable.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Going to run again here with Pollard. And space tough to come by there. So we get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9.
Rudolph looking to throw it. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
A give to Pollard running left. Taken down at the 30.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. Look at the spin. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
2nd down and 4.
They'll run left with Pollard. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Rudolph looking to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 11. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to the former Titan Pro Bowler, A.J. Brown. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rudolph. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Milton Williams dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. Rudolph now to throw. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on third. And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. But first down, Hurts. And he fires one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Back to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards there for number 15. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the air, Rudolph. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw, Rudolph. That's complete to Westbrook-Akine. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, Pollard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. This officially a 55-yard attempt. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and it is 28-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. So we've come to halftime. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll buy some time right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes this 35-0 now. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Rudolph throwing on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 3rd and 2. Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it is 42-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to begin this drive offensively. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Pollard again. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Going up top. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Rudolph. Ball had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Folks' kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack there to Arden Key. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts airing it out deep for Smith. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. Back to throw here.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Rudolph now on second down. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Rudolph.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Reed Blankenship
showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On first down, Rudolph.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Rudolph throwing again. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Rudolph. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. One last throw here for Rudolph.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, fans usually love to see score.
Today, from Seattle, Washington.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucks are underway.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Baker going to throw this right away. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
He's got Otten into space at the 45.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards there, a first down.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
To throw, Mayfield. Evans has it left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Mayfield down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
They'll try it now with Irving.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
Play action. It's Smith.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone now, Smith. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Irving.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Baker going to give it to Irving. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield steps away to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Yeah, we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the first down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And Walker has it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A
don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Geno's going to throw. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
Now it's Lockett.
54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down throw. It's Smith.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Throwing now is Geno. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Throwing on third down, Smith. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Geno. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Flush to his right. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks.
DK Metcalf
as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Here's Smith looking to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Looking for Shepard deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we reach half. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game.
Here's a diving catch right side. His first catch of this third quarter. He had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 39 yards there, a big one.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Geno down to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant from a yard out. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Mayfield's throw complete to Otten. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now Mayfield. Finding Otten once more. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. A run up the middle with Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Mayfield to throw it. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
On 2nd down, Irving. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 25. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now Mayfield, left side here, that's complete to Godwin. They get 6, that'll leave them with 3rd and 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the... Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bucs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Smith. Targeting Metcalf. He's had the hot hands in this one. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 37 yards. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Jared Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The offense on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And Smith's throw into the hands of Fan. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Smith now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now Smith on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Smith. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even 1 score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, Mayfield. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Willen. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Throwing now, Smith. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball, when we see them the next time out.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Second down and 6 now. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the victory here for Seattle. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were at home, but still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even being at home.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville,
the ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go from Nashville. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Carr right away going to look to throw. There's Chris Olave. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. A former Volunteer back in Tennessee, it's Alvin Kamara. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw his Carr. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Kamara up the middle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Here's Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. Only able to gain a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go. Now Carr. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now a first down carry. It's Camara. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Big Sebastian Joseph Day there on the stop. Now Carr. He gets it left side to Johnson. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. Here's Carr to throw. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis rolling to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
They'll roll him out right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off the play fake, Levis. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Levis now off of play action. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Play action now, Levis. That's to the tight end, Wiley. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 30 yards there. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Levis looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Full connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Carr. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Throwing his Carr on third down. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down. Levis to throw off play action. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw caught by Olave. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Shotgun now for Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. 4 yards the pickup. First down. On play action, it's Carr. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That one complete to Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 38 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Groupie able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 14. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Levis now on 1st and 10. He completes it to Ridley. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Levis.
is caught. It's Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. On first down, Levis. Cockrell holds it in left side. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tony Pollard taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing now is Carr. It is caught by Shaheed. There he goes left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. The point after, good by Groupie. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Levis back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Folks, kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Levis sets up to throw here. He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. 2nd and 10. Here's Levis. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Levis. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Carr now to throw. Looking for Alvin Kamara on the slant. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, here's Carr. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. To throw, it's Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on, because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
That touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You take in charge.
Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
Levis to throw it. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw, it's Levis. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Levis.
Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley. 27 yards.
And the Titans have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Carr going to throw.
He's across midfield.
And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. From the gun, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Carr again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Now Carr. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. Open man downfield is Ridley.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Levis now off of play action. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it. Play action now. Levis. He finds his man, Pollard. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's Carr. He completes it to Olave. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. Carr's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Gets this complete to Shaheed. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. One final try now for Carr. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. The higher score.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. This is the National Football
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Goff. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Greg Newsome up to make the stop. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 56 yards. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Watson off play action. Right back to Njoku. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Off of play action, it's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Browns. Jerry Jeudy from 21 yards away. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. On 1st down, it's gone.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now it's gone. He's got it to Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Goff now looking to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 7-7, our score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Now Goff on first down. As they've got it as we resume action.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
2nd and 10, Goff again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Gibbs straight ahead. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. Bates' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny. We game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone. The
Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because
this is intercepted. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. That's complete to Laporta. And he's taken down inside the 30. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. Goff now looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Goff now to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now Goff. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Faking the give. Now Watson. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On first down, Watson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And this is caught at the 8. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, it's Watson. Touchdown! David Njoku in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. That
Anytime 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we sit.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Watson on first down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Watson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Jeudy.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. Now Watson.
Right back to Jeudy, and it's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. From the red zone now, Watson.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. A third quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Now it's Watson.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Hopkins' kick is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. On 1st and 10, Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Goff.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
And this returnable for Hines.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. Open man, he completes it to Judy. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw, Watson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 33 yards that time.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays given up. And you know what all defenses talk about. How do you limit that? Instead, they got hit by a 1-2 punch those last couple of plays, and now they've got their backs to the goal.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 50, it's Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Goff. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Back to throw, Goff.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. The Lions on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Well, look
at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he will have a Browns 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Throwing now, Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will make this a 19-point game. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
On 1st down, it's gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Watson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And Watson's going to throw it here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Watson looks to throw again. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, a 5-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. One last throw here for Goff. And that went to the right side and incomplete. In this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in it.
Today, from Commander's Field in Landover, Maryland.
Here's Austin Seibert now to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium in Landover. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Motion man is Berrios. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down. Well, they'll run it here. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
They go play action. Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Rolling to his right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Berrios. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A give left side. Here's Achane. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Tua sets up to pass it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Sanders' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the block so well.
The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. Play action, now it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake, Daniels. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective game.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Brian Robinson. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Smith. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run. Achane. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. One more time with Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Braxton Berrios from 10 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Daniels now to throw on 1st down. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what he... And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
First down now, but that clock rolling. From midfield, here's Tua. And this one complete to Smith. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 50 yards. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Here's Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Daniels. They'll roll him out right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw is Daniels. He'll buy some time right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On first down, here's Daniels to throw. And it's caught. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The final shot before break. Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels. And the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. A first down throw for Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47th. Now Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Daniels now on 1st and 10. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Daniels looking to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz from 3 yards out. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The tight end in motion right. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Tua going to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Tua to throw again. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll go down at the 28.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Off play action. Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Off the play fake. Daniels sliding out of the pocket. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And the Commanders are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
This is caught. No gain on the play. And it's second and goal. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Looking to throw. Daniels to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Tua. Short throw to Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Good coverage. Downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Devon Achane.
41 yards.
And the Dolphins get a bit closer.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Off play action. Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Off the play fake. Daniels. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Off play action. Daniels. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Short throw to Smith. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. Tua. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Here's a diving catch right side. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They go play action. Daniels rolling to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy,